It was a warm Saturday evening. The sun was setting over the horizon, painting the sky bright orange and pink. My husband, Ethan, had been on an adventurous mood lately, and I loved it. He had a knack for making every day new and exciting, whether it was a surprise spontaneous picnic, a suggestion to go stargazing late at night, or even just coming up with whimsical games to play together at home. Tonight was no exception. After a week of work and routine, Ethan suggested we have a small party at our house with two of his closest friends, Liam and Caleb. As I prepared the house and cooked the food, I couldn't help but feel a rush of excitement. Ethan always had a way of brightening up even the most mundane days with his playfulness and cheerful disposition. When Liam and Caleb arrived, the atmosphere changed instantly. Laughter and playful jokes filled the room, and the air was charged with palpable energy. Ethan, charming host as always, offered a drink, and soon we were all lightly intoxicated, the warmth of the alcohol fueling the night. Ethan took me aside and whispered in my ear, "Why don't you pour us all a glass of juice to get the conversation going?" Smiling, I gathered my glasses and filled them with juice, noticing the mischievous look in Liam's eyes as he watched me. "You sure know how to get a party started," Liam teased with a playful smirk on his lips. We drank together, and as the night went on, the energy in the room only increased. We laughed, played games, and flirting danced between us like a spark igniting a fire. I noticed Ethan exchanging glances with his friends. Their chemistry was undeniable. After a few more rounds of drinks, Ethan stood up, waving his arms to get our attention. "I have a fun idea," he announced, looking at Liam and Caleb. "Let's play a game of truth or dare, but with a twist. If you refuse to answer truth or do a task, you'll have to do something fun." The suggestion was met with cheers and laughter. We gathered in a circle, anticipating the fun. The game started innocently enough with silly truths and harmless dares, but as the rounds progressed, the dares got bolder and the truths more blatant. Soon it was my turn. I felt the excitement and nervousness as I twirled the bottle. It landed on Liam. "Truth or dare?" I asked, a smirk playing on my lips. "Dare," he answered confidently, and a challenge flashed in his eyes. "I dare you to kiss me," I said, and the words flew off my lips before I could think. For a moment there was silence. All eyes were on us. Liam raised an eyebrow, surprised but intrigued. "I'm game," he said, leaning toward me. His lips touched mine in a teasing kiss. The moment was strange, and I could feel the tension building in the room. "That was a bold move," Caleb commented, a note of amusement in his voice. As the game continued, I felt more and more adventurous. The alcohol coursing through me loosened my inhibitions. When it was Caleb's turn, I decided to challenge him. "Truth or dare?" I asked. "Dare," he replied, grinning like he was ready for anything. "I dare you to take your shirt off," I said, biting my lip as the playful challenge hung in the air. Without hesitation, Caleb pulled off his shirt, exposing his well-defined torso. A few gasps filled the room, and I couldn't help but admire him for a moment before the energy of the night pushed us forward. Laughter filled the space and the game continued. Soon Ethan's eyes sparkled with mischief. "Okay, sweetie, now it's your turn again," he teased. "Let's see what you've got in store for Liam." "Okay, Liam," I said, feeling a surge of confidence. "Truth or dare?" "Dare," he replied, raising his eyebrows playfully. "I dare you to give me a massage," I said, shivering at the thought. Liam didn't hesitate. He stood up and walked over to where I was sitting. Laughter echoed around us as he started kneading my shoulders. His hands were firm yet gentle, and I couldn't help but relax under his touch. The room buzzed with playful banter, but I was focused on the growing tension between me and Liam. "Maybe we should change things up a bit," Ethan suggested, leaning back in his chair with a playful glint in his eyes. "How about we add a little spice to it? After all, it's just a game, right?" My heart raced with anticipation as I looked around the room. The heat of the moment was undeniable. "Let's move to the bedroom," Ethan suggested, meeting my gaze. The room erupted into excited chatter, and I felt a rush of adrenaline. The four of us moved toward the bedroom, the air permeated with electricity. As soon as we stepped inside, the atmosphere changed. Ethan closed the door behind us, and the playful mood was replaced by something deeper, more intimate. Ethan's gaze stopped on me as he stepped closer. My breath caught when he leaned in and captured my lips in a heated kiss. I reciprocated, lost in the moment and the excitement of being wanted. Ethan watched with a satisfied smile, clearly enjoying the scene unfolding. Caleb joined us, awakening the desires I'd kept locked away for far too long. I found myself in a whirlwind of bliss as the three of them enveloped me in their warmth. "Looks like you were the center of attention," Ethan teased, placing his hand on my waist and pulling me closer. Their touch ignited a fire in me that I'd never felt before. I surrendered to the moment, giving in to my desires. As the night unfolded, the boundaries blurred, and we explored new heights of pleasure together. Laughter mingled with quiet moans as we lost ourselves in the shared experience. Every touch and kiss sent waves of sensation through me, leaving me utterly enchanted. Time seemed to slip away as we danced together on this unexpected adventure, the warmth of their touch and the laughter that echoed between us blurring the boundaries between reality and fantasy. Every glance and every whispered word drew us deeper into a connection that seemed both exhilarating and surreal. Ethan's encouraging gaze spurred the night, making it feel like a fantasy come to life. The passion was building, and I was swirling in a whirlwind of ecstasy. Eventually, the energy shifted to a more intimate level. We fell into a cozy silence, exchanging gentle touches and lingering kisses. As I lay between Ethan and Liam, a smile played across my face. The unusual turn of events had turned an ordinary evening into an unforgettable memory. I glanced over at Ethan, who was grinning proudly, while Liam and Caleb were quietly whispering and giggling. It had been a night of unexpected surprises that had brought us closer together and left an indelible mark on my soul. As the night grew deeper, we shared stories, laughter, and tender touches. The bond between us grew richer and deeper. I knew this night would forever be etched in my memory, a chapter filled with passion and adventure that I would carry with me into the future. Finally, as we drifted into peaceful slumber, I felt a deep sense of gratitude. Wrapped in the warmth of three incredible men, I knew that our lives had intertwined in a way that was both unexpected and wonderfully exciting. Neither of us will ever forget that night, a moment of bold exploration that ignited passions we didn't even know we had.